Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a Google form. So this is how it works. So I'm going to go over to Google and kind of walk you through it. Google Forms are surveys that you can use to ask your customers questions about products, about anything at all. So what you need to do is you first go to google.com and you need to log in. So you need to have a Google account and to do that. And then you go ahead and you click on Google Apps, and I always click on Google Drive. This is where anything you make on Google lives. I have documents here because I've saved things in Google. If you haven't yet, then you would need to, yours would just be blank. So once you get to your Google Drive, you click on New, and you scroll down to Google Forms. Here's Google Forms, okay. And so what we're creating now is basically a survey. And what I'm gonna do for you is do one that I need to do anyway, which is I need to do one for the Pacesetters voucher. So I'm writing consultant voucher number 1. That's my title, and that's what this is going to be called, okay? And then for the description, this is the form for you guys to put in points. I'm going to write Tuesday, May 26th through Monday, June 1st, okay? Now, if I was doing a Fanorama mascara survey, I'd write Fanorama survey. And then under here, I'd like, can't wait to hear what you think about the survey, about the mascara. Or maybe if I was doing like pre-profiling, I'd write pre-profiling for party. And then down here, I'd write, please take a second to fill this out. First question you always want to ask is somebody's name. So you type in, if you don't put in the name, you won't know who's doing it. And then you have all sorts of ways that they can answer. Google knows that name is a short answer question, but you can do multiple choice. Like if you can do all sorts of different types of questions. So if I was going to say, like, what did you like best about Fanorama? I could go to multiple choice and then type in, it makes my lashes longer. It makes my lashes fuller, and just keep adding another and adding another. But for this one, I'm not going to do that because I just want to know their name. And that's just a short answer where they can type it in. So I put that in, and then when I'm ready, which I am, I'm going to add the next one. And then so the first question I'm going to do is I'm just following how Diane said we could get points. So earn your May be jewelry. And then I'm going to write on here that that's 500 points. Double if you ordered 300 by the 15th. So basically, how am I gonna have people put this in? So this is worth 5,000 points. Sorry. So I could have it just be did it or didn't do it. But then if I do that, I have to go ahead and add up all the points at the end. So it's easier for me to just have it be like a short answer. So right, I'm going to write in, put up here, because sometimes there is some sort of figuring out how you're going to do it. Write in the number of points you received for each category. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, now the next question is, go live in your VIP customer group business page or personal page for a quick demo on any product, 5 mins or less. And then you earn 500 points for each day. Okay, so again, I want this to be short answer. For these, they're going to all be short answer because I just want to know. All right, next, see virtual faces. 100 points for every new face you see on a virtual event. Again, short answer. So if let's say let's say you saw 5 new faces, then you would just write under short answer, you would write 500. Okay, so next, get bookings. 500 points for every new booking. Double the points if the new booking holds during this voucher. Okay, short answer. All right, that's it. The response validation. Remove. I don't know what that means. Okay, so I think actually I can cut and paste some of this. I can. All right, so this is going to save me a lot of time now. So now I go to the next question. Then I'm writing that. And then it says 100 points for every new lead. All right, and again, I want it to be a short answer because you guys are going to be writing in the total. Next, add new team member. Oh, that's embarrassing. And then I'm writing that. All right, and it's for some reason always wants to be multiple choice, and I'm switching it to new answer. Okay, become a red jacket. 5,000 points. So you get to move, if you're already a red jacket, you get your 5,000 points for coming in. Okay. All right, check in with your sales director every day to update your progress. So you can do this on the 9 a.m. call, or you can just check in by sending me an email. And if you're an Adorable, you can check in with your actual real director too. You know what I'm saying? And that would count. It doesn't have to be me. It could be either one of us. All right, next one. Do something for yourself in your mindset. Read a self-help, self-improvement book / yoga meditation. And that is 100 points per day. So as you're going through and you're filling this out, you're going to just, you know, writing your total number of points. But I could be asking anything. You could do this for pre-profiling. You could do something like, you know, what's your name? What's your skin type? And list what kind of skin that, you know, they have. And then what the greatest thing about this is that once people start writing back, then you can go ahead and you can get it all in an Excel spreadsheet. So I'm going to show you how you see your results after. Okay, this one says max out on the flash sale. I'm going to keep this on here, even though I didn't recommend this. But I feel like because it's on here, I have to put it on. But I'm kind of hoping that unless you have a lot of people on that, you don't. Right? So that's all the questions that she has. So I'm going to add one more that says total number of points and a short answer. And that's it. Okay, so this is the voucher. Now I want to show you. Now, so let's say you create your voucher and you like it. Right now, there are no responses. All right. But I assume that by Monday, June 1st at midnight, well, you know, when I wake up the next day, I'm going to look here and it's going to say, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday. I'm sorry. This is just embarrassing. But that's the beauty of a live video. It's going to say responses, and next to it, it will say maybe 10, or it will say maybe 20. And I can click on them, and I can see each one individually. Or if I click this button right here, it opens up into a spreadsheet with everybody's info. So think about how convenient that would be if you're doing a party, and everybody gets this to pre-profile, and you can go before the party and see everybody's responses. Shh, puppies. The other thing I want to show you is how you share this. Okay, so you have your nice survey, all right? So I want to post this on MK Studio. So you click on the send button. You can email this out to people, but I don't tend to do that. What I tend to do is send the link. And so I'll copy this link, I'll shorten the URL and hit copy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to MK Studio. I'm on YouTube right now, but I'm going to go to MK Studio. Now I gotta move this so I can get there. I'll go to Facebook, and I'm gonna go to MK Studio. And then I'm gonna write right on here. Here is the Google Form voucher for the first week of Pacesetters. It's so weird how it's so slow. And then I'm gonna just paste it. And look, wait, I went and look. So it's done. So that I mean, that was a pretty complicated form to do, and that's all it is. So let's say you come along and you're like, oh, I have to fill out this voucher. You're going to click here, and this is what's going to open up. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to type in, okay, I'll do mine. Deirdre, yes, you know, or I guess I'm supposed to do 5,000, and I'll say 500. I'm just making these up so I can submit it. All right. So now I've got somebody that submitted their form. All right. I obviously didn't do the whole thing, but look at what happens when I go and look at it. So now I'm like, oh, I want to check out on my form. So here's my consultant voucher number 1. And it should say I have a response. Yeah, this says I have a response. So I can look at this a few different ways. I never look at the summary. I can look as an individual and say, oh, okay, the first person that filled it out was Deirdre. Or I can say, oh, no, I want a spreadsheet. Because pretend I had 20 of these and I didn't want to have to go through 20 at a time writing them down. I could just go through and it would be the whole, it's a beautiful spreadsheet with all the categories, and I could just see who has the most points, who got the points in the different categories. So that's how you create it. You have to have a Google account. Google accounts are free. I do not use Gmail. I do have a Gmail account so that I can have a Google account, and then I just don't ever tell anyone about my Gmail email so that I don't ever have to check it. If you already have a Gmail account, then you have Google. So I hope this helps, and I'd love for you, whatever your first survey is that you make, go ahead and send it to me because I'd love to check it out. Thanks so much.